Sri Gurubhyo Namaha students. Hope you are all doing good. Welcome to our online learning initiative, Ekalaiva. We cannot imagine our life, our routine life, without machines. In today's scenario, we cannot imagine a work without the help of machines. In the farming field, lots of machines are used. In industries, lot of machines are used. At home also, without machines, we cannot imagine a day. So, machines play a vital role in our life. It's impossible to imagine a day without the help of machines. All these things changed during the Industrial Revolution, which began around 1760 in England. Before Industrial Revolution, all these works were carried out with the help of natural resources. Before Industrial Revolution, everything was carried out with the help of natural resources. Manually, they were doing. People were doing manually. So, before the Industrial Revolution, all the developments were like a dream. If we take the industrial system, before Industrial Revolution, people used to produce from home, which is known as domestic units. In the factory system, after Industrial Revolution, after industrialization, production was taking place in factories in large towns. And people in the domestic system, all the members of the house were involved. But in the factories, those who wanted jobs, job opportunities, they went and worked in factories. And the people, those who work from domestic units, particularly in weaving, spinning, for all these things, some skill is needed. But in the factory system, little skill is enough to work because similar type of work only in the factories the people were doing. It will be divided into various departments. Department wise, they'll be doing one similar work only a person would be doing. But in the domestic units, a person should know in the weaving processes, all the processes he should know. And what energy was used, what power was used in before industrialization? Human power, animal power, and water power was used. But in the industrial system, in the factory system, factories were powered by large steam engines. How the goods were sold? People in the domestic system, they will take the produce to the place where all the people gather in the local towns. There they used to sell. But in the factory system, in the industry system, mass production was taking place and it was sold in towns and cities and it was exported to other countries also. So, now you would have understood about what I'm talking. Yes, we are getting into the lesson, the age of industrialization. This is your first lesson in history in 10th standard. So, let us get into the lesson. Now, let us discuss two paintings of the early 18th century, which glorify the age of industrialization. So these are the topics we are going to cover as we proceed in the lesson. Today, let us check the picture description and interpretation. So I told you, let us discuss two pictures which will tell us how the industrial revolution was taking place. and before that, how it was visualized, industrialization was visualized, and what was happening exactly. These two pictures will give us a clarity on industrialization. So, if we discuss these two paintings, we will get to know in the early 18th century how it was a glorification of age of industrialization. That's what we are going to see. Now observe this picture for a few seconds. You can see a picture. This is the first picture in your text, in the first page of the lesson. This picture was published by E.T. Paul. It was published by E.T. Paul. He was a music publisher. And this picture was the cover page of the music book. It was published in the year 1900. So, this is talking about the progress. It is glorifying the industrialization. The picture is glorifying the industrialization. So, the name of the music book was Dawn of the Century. It was published by E.T. Paul. It was published in New York, England in the year 1900. This New York is not in USA. It's in England. This New York is in England. This New York was not in USA. It's in England. You can see in this picture a goddess-like figure. A goddess-like figure. She rested her. She rested on a wheel, which has two wings. You can see two wings here. You can see two wings here and a wheel. Here is the wheel. And you can see march two-step words are there. March two-step. That means it's taking the goddess-like figure. The goddess-like figure is considered as the angel of progress. She is marching into the next century. That is how it has been depicted. So, angel of progress. Around her, you can see lots of new, innovative ideas which has transformed into machines. Here, you can see a lot of machines around her, like railway, camera, machines, printing press, all these things are there. So here, the wheel and the wings, it symbolizes time. And she's considered as a signs of all these things are considered signs of progress. The picture is glorifying the industrialization. And she is moving into the previous century to the next century, that is from 19th century and into the 20th century. So let's move on to the next picture. So when we move on to the next picture, it's going to give us a clear idea of industrialization. Now you can see here, Two Magicians is the title given for the picture. Two Magicians is the name given for the picture. So the first picture, that is two magicians on top, you can see Aladdin. You can see Aladdin. It was a mystical character in the stories in the pre-modern countries. Pre-modern countries, it is in the Asian countries. Okay, so Aladdin. So you must be knowing about Aladdin. You would have read Aladdin stories. When Aladdin scratches his magical lamp, a genie appears and fulfills his commands. So Aladdin, with his magical lamp, he builds palaces with his magical lamp. It was considered as backwardness of Oriental countries, Oriental countries, India, Korea, Japan, all these countries. Industrialization has not started at that moment. And believes the Oriental country people believed in superstitions, magic, and fantasy like Aladdin. Now, when we talk about the next picture underneath, it talks about modern mechanic. He represented, he represents Western countries means Italy, France, England, Germany, all these countries. He bats for modernity and he wove magic with his modern tools. He builds bridges, ships, towers, high-rise buildings. And this picture represented technological process. So this picture represented technological process. Both the pictures showed the industrial revolution has made such things possible. The first picture, that is dawn of the century, and in the second picture, the modern mechanic. So both these pictures is talking about the glory of industrialization. So it is not only the glory, but also throughout this lesson, we are going to see the story of development. Story of development in all the countries around the world. Most of the countries have uh, was industrialized. Most of the countries were industrialized by 19th and 20th century. So it is the story of development. Industrialization is nothing but story of development. That's what we are going to see.